Hi everyone, my name is Francesca and I'm a clinical mental health counseling student at Malloy College. This is going to be the final video in our video series about managing conflict in romantic relationships. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 steps to manage the aftermath of a fight or a regrettable incident. So the 5 steps, number 1, we have I felt. Right? So this is, again, we're using the Gottman Method. I felt. So what you're going to do is describe your feelings during the fight or during this incident, right? So not describing actions, not describing what your partner did, but how you felt, your emotions during that experience. Number 2 is going to be describing your subjective reality, right? Noting it's not objective, it is subjective, but what is the reality of the situation for you? Number 3 is going to be identifying triggers. So maybe you already know that, when your partner says this certain thing to you, it feels really triggering, right? And even if everything's okay, once they say that, you're really upset. You're really flooded emotionally. You're really shut down. So identifying those things on your own and communicating those things to your partner, like, hey, when you say this, I feel really blank. Number 4 is going to be taking responsibility. So sort of like in our last video when we talked about taking responsibility, if there's anything in the fight or the incident that you can take responsibility for, now is the time to do that, even if it's really tiny, right? Even if you feel justified in, what you said or what you did, it's important to accept some sort of influence from your partner, to at least try to identify one thing where you can say, I could see your point. I could have been more empathic in that moment, or I could have been kinder, or I could see how that was a little harsh. So finding anything that you can take responsibility for. And then at number 5, we have coming up with a constructive plan. So co-creating a plan for how we can avoid this in the future, right? And that can look like a lot of things. That can look like proactively, we're not going to discuss certain issues late at night before we go to bed when we're both super tired. That can look like a lot of things. So those are the 5 general steps and outline to follow when you're in the aftermath of a fight and you feel like, where do we go from here? We hope that was helpful to you, and you can always reach out to the Mental Health and Wellness Center if you want to talk. Thank you.